Hey everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial on a brand new app, which is BLEASS's new Shimmer. And Shimmer is a shimmer reverb. That means that it is a pitch shifted reverb. And in this case, we have actually two different pitch shifts we can apply in tandem. We have reverb, we have a filter section, and we have the Docker, and all those things I'll talk about later. First, let me just let you hear what it sounds like on my voice. So this instance is fully wet. We're going to get something very kind of ambient here. But of course, you can use this effect as subtly or as crazily as you desire. Now, imagine I just sing a note, let's say something like this. Okay, let's hear it with the shimmer on top. Very nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you hear it on guitar, on some percussion, on piano. And then I'm going to go through the different sections of the app, and I'm going to finish off by playing this couple of minutes long guitar piece where I'm going to apply different presets with different pitch shifts to the track in real time to show how this can be used different from a normal reverb. It's not necessarily something that you're just going to stick on and leave it there. You can actually use it more like a kind of instrument, really, more musically. Okay, so I'm going to start with this guitar track. And this is something that my friend and collaborator, we have played together quite a lot actually, an Italian guitarist and guitar teacher called Daniele, who is based in China. His details are in the video information section. So he recorded this for me. Very nice of him, and it sounds very good indeed. So I'm just going to go through. I'm not going to go through all the presets. It actually comes with, oh, that's the multi-track. Hang on. It actually comes with quite a lot of presets. And I've also done quite a lot of user presets here, as you can see. I'm not going to go through everything because not everything is going to sound good. But I'm going to go through some of the things that I think sound quite good with this guitar sound. Okay. So I have this loaded here in 4 Pockets multi-track recorder, which is quite a useful app for dealing with audio. Now, let me get this playing. Oh. Okay, don't want that drums. Yeah, that's going to come in later. But for now, let's just get this going. Okay, so this is dry. Through some of the BLEASS presets. Okay, so you can see there's actually a very wide variety on what this can do. Now, let's close this for a second. Let me just change this preset for later, in case I forget. Let me change this to host sync for later also. Okay. Now, so here we have this applied to this instance of Ravenscroft piano. And this is a preset called short minor. Although I have changed it, I have increased the delay here and here. So you can see we've got these stepped delays with the delays, the pitch shifted delays coming in at different times. It sounds very nice, I think. So we'll use the piano to look at how the app is laid out and what different things can do. So first of all, we have a filter here on the left. We have two filter types, low shelf and high pass filter. So we can experiment here. I'll look very quickly at the mid-east drummer for this one actually. So you can see in something like this, in something like that, being able to control the filter is really essential to getting the sound right. Right. Now let's go back over to the piano. Don't open that. Okay, so we looked already at the filter types. Change this back the way it was. We have gain. Here we control the pre-delay. Listen to the difference that makes. Let me first change, excuse me, let me change the delay times on the pitch shifters to the lowest, or the fastest possible. And let me let you hear that. Now let me take the pre-delay down. Okay, so there's a lot to be experimented with here to get exactly the sound that you want. So I quite like it with the first delay at a sort of moderate slowness and the second one much slower. So then we're getting this stepped thing. So I mean, endless hours of fun just playing around with that kind of thing. Now, let's look at pitch shifter A. So here we can adjust the pitch in semitones. So here by having this third semitone, we're coming up with a nice minor effect. And here, the second one is put to 7 semitones up. So this will create a perfect fifth. So you really need to experiment with this to get something that is going to be the right pitch for the effect that you're going for. If we put this to 5, let me use my finger. This mouse is not great for working on an iPad screen. You see now this second delay is doing a perfect fourth. Perfect fifth. Here we get, and let me put it to 12. We get an octave. 2 octaves. 17, we would have a perfect fifth on the second, sorry, a perfect fourth on the second octave. At 19, it would be a perfect fifth. Okay. Here we can adjust the pitch by half a semitone down or up. So this one is actually, this one is not quantized, so you can glide smoothly between the lowest and the highest setting. Here, this one is quantized to semitones. I would actually really like to see the opportunity to do free pitch bends here that are not quantized to semitones, and I have expressed this preference to the developer, and I hope that they will implement it. They said that maybe they would. They thought it's a good idea. I really like when you can do things free of quantization and stuff like that. It's good for ambient music and that kind of thing. Okay, we talked about the delay times already. Here we can adjust the amount of each pitch shift. So, for example, we could start with just one pitch shift. I mean, we could start with nothing, and then we could slowly bring in one. And then we could bring in the other. This is not really the best sound to show that effect with, but you can do interesting things with that on pads, for example. Okay, here, mode. Pre will apply the pitch shift before the reverb. Post, it will apply the pitch shift after the reverb is added. And feedback will feed the output, I don't know actually if that's post or pre-reverb, but anyway, it will feed the pitch shifted signal back in to itself. So we'll get things that are a bit more complex. Okay, so this is the pre-reverb feedback. Let me adjust both actually at the same time, sorry. Okay, feedback. You see, that's a lot more complex, because now the pitch shifts are being pitch shifted. And post. Very nice. I really like this preset. Here we can adjust the reverb. So room size, okay, that's obvious enough. Color is the brightness. The length is very important. If you want something really ambient, you're going to maybe want something long. It can go up to 30 seconds. That's pretty long. Let's experiment with that. So let's put the length. Let's just whack it up. Now, changing room size is not something that sounds good when you apply it in real time. You should adjust that before. Let's listen to the color. Good to know Cubasis for Android is here, huh? So this is brighter. Modulation changes the rooms, it modulates the room size. We get basically something more textured, and the rate changes how fast those changes occur. Okay. For Docker, I'm going to look at Mideast Drummer. Okay, so you see how the bar in the ducker section has got this yellow line, right? Let's look at that again. Okay, so what is ducker? Well, let's look at this threshold button knob and see how the yellow line changes as we change the threshold amount. So here we're getting no ducking, and here pretty much everything is being ducked. So what is ducking? Well, this here we can determine which parts of the signal get processed. So with a high threshold, everything under 0 decibels will be processed. So basically everything will be processed. Here, very little will be processed because there won't be that many sounds here under 40 decibels, minus 40 decibels. And then if we put it somewhere here, then we're going to get somewhere in the middle of it. And we can adjust the attack. You can see that at the moment there's a very fast attack. So you can play with the attack and release settings until you get something that sounds right. So this, I mean, you can use it like we're doing here, for example. This is really a kind of sound design, a sound effect type thing. But you could also use it for vocals, for example. Like if you don't want everything drowning in reverb, or even with the guitar and anything, you could use this to keep, for example, the attack on your vocals a bit cleaner and get the reverb coming in slightly later. Okay. Right. Now, I think that's everything. The only thing left is on the right, dry and wet amount. Okay, that's pretty obvious what that is. Okay, so to finish up here, I'm going to just check first of all that everything is right here. Okay. Yes, host sync is on, that's what we want. Let me check my settings here. So you can see this preset that I'm going to start with. When I play through Daniele's guitar track, we just have one pitch shift operating, and it's going to pitch things down 1 perfect fourth. And this is going to just give us a nice, filled out, lovely, very rich, bassier sound in the lower regions of the track. It just fills things out nicely at the bottom. As it progresses, I'm going to add in different things, and you'll see here, I mean, how the pitch shifts will change over time. So, okay, we're going to get the Middle East drummer going as well. And no shimmer on that, yes, very good. Okay, I think we're good to go here. By the way, everybody, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And there's actually a free code going for this. So if you want to know what you need to do there, the details are in the comments section, and you could win a free copy of this app. But you know, just let me mention quickly, it's always good if you're enjoying a video that a YouTuber has made, give them a like, write a comment, and subscribe, because this is what makes YouTube realize that it's good content and make more people see it. There's a lot of work that people put into making these videos, so we really appreciate it when you do that. Thanks. All right. first we're just going to have the drummer, and the guitar will come in after 8 bars. So thanks very much to Daniele for that. I really love this guitar part. It's beautiful. Okay, thanks very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this, and I really like this effect, actually. I think it sounds great. As you saw from the presets that I went through, there is a lot of variety here. As we always say in the Audiobus forum, you just can't have too many delays, especially pitch-shifted delays. All right, take care. Good luck.